Hello, I am Daniel Henze. I am in Group 4. For our project, we decided to do the marketplace, the first option. We named it Electronic Pay. So our marketplace, it can handle as many clients as one could want. And yeah, all functionalities are still available. Information is always up to date. We store nothing on the client. So when there's going to be no stale information. And we also allow users to upload images. So if you want to upload an image, you can. Uh, to cut straight to the chase, what makes our product better? Uh, we tried to emphasize like always giving the user an option to do something else. If they select something, they don't have to. You, everything is always one button press away. Whenever you select an option, there's always going to be a sidebar off to the side. You'll see that later that you can always select. So there's always another option. So to cut straight to the demo, this is a brand new, all the database is empty. Um, okay. So first thing you'll see is the login page. Uh, Very first thing, if I attempt to log in, it will not let me because uh, it says right there the username and password must not be empty. So this is so I'm going to try to log in. I cannot because that username does not exist. So I go to create an account, register, and I'm in. And I'll just real quick, I will attempt to log out, create an account. And so if I wanted to create an account, I am unable to because this username is already taken. It's very important that the usernames are all distinct. That's how we differentiate the users. And also, this goes for any point. If you decide to exit out, you can do that, and it won't crash the program. Nothing wrong will happen. So I will log back in, log in. Okay. So very first thing, you'll see this sidebar of options. Create listing. Yeah, create listing, check balance, send message, check inbox. So there's yeah. If I want to create an item, this is my item. Oh no, I'm just gonna call it item one. There at the description item one. $10. Now that this is uh, part of input validation. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm attempting to type characters in. It does not let me. It only accepts one period and digits. And I can include an image. I will show that later. Create object, successfully listed. So, uh, so if I look up item or yeah, it'll show up all of the results. Right now, the only item listed is item. If I look up uh, this, no results found. So I can press item. And since I created the object, I can only do one thing. I can delete the item or I can go back to the search results. Notice again, at any time, we can we can go back to the sidebar. We'll delete this item and it goes back to the search and there's no items. Check balance. Right now I have $0. I'm able to add funds. $10. I want $10. Now I have $10. Now currently I cannot send a message because you'll see here. Well, I could, but there's no user for me to send the message to other than myself. So quickly, inbox is empty. If I go to send message, I can only send it to myself. Hello me. How are you? Send message. Check inbox, and you see that it's there, of course. And then if I attempt to, well, first, both fields must be filled out. And if I try to send it to H, uh, username does not exist. It will not let me. So now what we're going to do is create create multiple items. Item one, $10. Item. No item names can be called the same. They're not. You don't have to worry about naming an item after something that's already named. Let's make this one $10 as well. Create. Now, if we go search again, there are two items, and I can go back. And then you see item one and item two, if I delete that item, it'll take me back to the search results of the same search, and now the item's missing because it's been deleted. Okay, now I'm going to log out, create a new account. I'll just name this one Dan. Random password, register. Now if I look up item, now you see since this is not listed by me, it says it's listed by Henze. My user account's Dan. I can purchase the item or send a message directly to the seller. This is the exact same. This button does the exact same thing that send a message does. It's just I don't have to worry about putting in the username. But yeah, back to the search results. Purchase item, I cannot because this item is $10 and I only have no dollars. So $10. Add funds. Item. Let's see. Item purchased. Successful. And now, I do not know if you remember, so I'm going to log out of that account. Login. So this account, Henze, had no money in it. I had never added, maybe I added to the balance once. Yes, I added $10, but now you can see this $20 because I just sold an item that was $10. So whoever lists the item that gets sold gets money. Now I will show item. Item 3, but it has a picture this time. $10 again, include image. Now first it won't let me because I have to fill out a file path. So I already have some images in here. Let's use this test image. So copy path reference there. Now this may or may not work. Create. And if I search up item, it does work. Now notice if there's ever anything like warped or there's not enough room for you to see, the window's always resizable, so you never have to worry about anything like that. I think this picture, uh, the aspect ratios, yeah. Not every picture is going to be like this. It's just the picture that I chose for my test image. Back to search results. Yeah. Delete item. So if you want to connect multiple clients at a time, I will go into log out. You could either, whatever ID you are doing, you can either run a main method twice, or if you can't figure out how to do that, I just created a second client. So this one, and then secondary client. Now we have two. Henze, Zhao, and I'll sign into the same account. There's no issues can come from being in the same account at the same time. So I'm going to demonstrate this, I'm going to go to the inbox. I'm going to send a message to Henze. Hello, this is yourself in real time. Yay. Okay. So right now you see it's only the message that I sent before. If I send a message, it does not show up, but if I press the refresh button, then boom, right there. Yeah, and you can also, let's see, log out. Log back into Dan if I remember the password. I do not remember the password. Then I will create an account. Oh, I already have this. So, um, I will create, let's say an item. Item one, $10, create. Now you can see it is listed, but you've noticed there's a delete account button down here. If you delete your account, then it deletes the account. But if the account of a seller has been deleted, you don't want ghost items floating around and if someone buys them, the money goes nowhere. So if you delete an account, you'll see that all of the items that it has listed are gone. And oh, if you attempt to buy that, it will tell you that it's no longer available. Uh, and yeah, so yeah, and now we'll go to the frequently asked questions. Thank you.
Hi, this is Chenzixi Zhao, and in this video, I talk about the test cases and the frequently asked questions. Uh, yeah, our test includes three main parts. Unit test for domain object. This includes item test, message test, and the user test. And they just verify the basic functionalities, such as the getters, users, and the serializations. And the second one is server protocol test. It's market server test. It simulates client interactions by mocking socket streams. They drive the logging and the main manual loops end to end and access that the server responds with the correct status messages. And so on is end-to-end integration test. It's just the run local test. It launches a real market server thread and a client to execute the full workflow of logging, search, purchase, messages, and logout. Just fulfill all the functions. And it's not applied for GUI, so it's only in phase 2, but all the functions are tested successfully. And then these are the frequently asked questions. Yeah, first one is what technology stack and architecture did you choose and why? Yeah, we built the server in Java using a multiple-threaded server socket architecture with test streams, such as buffer reader and print writer. These are for control messages and object streams, OS, OIS, they are for passing items, such as item user message objects. On the client side, we use a swing with a card layout to switch between logging, search, listing, and other panels. Yeah, and this was chosen for its robustness and also for its cross-platform support. And the second question, how do you ensure data consistency, security, and fault tolerance? Yeah, all of our data access objects, they are thread safe. We serialize objects to files for persistence with classes such as add, update, and delete options. And each account actions are immediately written to the disk. And authentications is handled server-side with hashed passwords, and all client comments are acknowledged before executions to avoid the state mismatches. Yeah, and also if the client disconnects unexpectedly, the server will cache the socket expectations and cleans up, yeah, just flush all the resources and just prevent the thread leaks. Okay, thanks for your time.